Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Crypto Kings. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a humongous Robinhood announcement that I think you guys are going to like. So if you guys are new, drop a like. Let's get right into it. So if you guys haven't seen what's been going on, it looks like from what we can tell here from an insider over on Twitter, it looks like Shiba Inu is loaded on the Robinhood app with an announcement to be made soon about the listing. And it says here, of course, that sometime in September, according to financial analyst Dell Crypto, Robinhood will be releasing it as they are waiting on the timing, of course, with Coinbase Pro having listed their SHIB yesterday. Now, if you guys don't remember that, when we look here at the daily graph, of course, while we are down 7% from yesterday, this is still a good deal higher from where we were in the 7-day range, obviously here in the mid-5s, which was absolutely awful. So you guys can see we get the Coinbase Pro announcement. It absolutely surges here. At one point heading up to around 8.3, and on CoinMarketCap, I'm actually having a hard time even viewing that because of how brief and how narrow this was, but to be exact, it is 8.18 here as we were yesterday. Now, the idea here, of course, is that sort of ran out of steam. Of course, that was a lot of hype, and we saw it kind of come down, but it has managed, from what I could tell, to have sort of retained a good deal of those gains. And of course, you guys can see, instead of trading in the low 5s, it is trading in the low 7s, which, let's be honest, that's a lot better. So the idea here, according to Dell Crypto, is that I've been told that SHIB is loaded and ready for release on the Robinhood app system. They've been waiting on timing, and of course, with Coinbase Pro, they feel as if they are being pressured in order to release it on their platform. And really, that would be expected, because as you guys, of course, can see here, here's the Coinbase Pro announcement, yada yada. And what Robinhood would do, like I talked about in my last video, man, Robinhood would be the final step for the future of SHIB. And really, it is the biggest platform to trade anything. Let's be honest. When you combine stock market and crypto, Robinhood wins by a long shot because of how many people between the ages of 18 and like 25 are just using it on their phone and investing a few $100. And believe it or not, those people play a pretty big role in the future of crypto. Even if they may not seem like it at the start, they definitely will have a very big role. So that to me is pretty huge. And this guy has been correct on a good deal of things in the past. And again, nothing is 100%, but this guy has been right on a lot of things in the past. Now, if this happened, of course, I do think that the price would, of course, go up, a lot in the, short term and in the future. And I think a lot of people would be very happy looking at their investing accounts. Speaking of looking at your investing account, if you guys want to get started on Webull, link down below in the description, folks. It's probably the easiest $20 you'll ever make. It is the link at the top of my description, folks. You could just sign up, even if you use another platform. Don't worry about it. You could sign up at my link down below in the description. If you guys enjoy the channel, you want to support me, you use that link, and we both get some free stocks that can be valued up to $2,300. So literally, it's the easiest $15-20 you'll probably ever make. Link down below in the description. But yeah, guys, when it comes down to it, folks, this really would help SHIB in the long run. And of course, we are fighting a really bad bear trend right now. And you guys can see, when we look at a lot of the other coins here, man, 3,500, that is, still down on the week. Cardano here still down 13% on the week. Solana is, really kicking butt here, and it probably will continue to do so. And I love Solana. It's one of my all-time favorite coins. And I do talk about Solana a lot on my other channel, NFT Kings, link down below. But besides Solana and their whole NFT market, most of these coins are not performing very hot. Doge here down around 14% on the week. And really, man, what needs to happen here, at least in my opinion, is for, us to sort of escape this kind of bear trend. Bitcoin really needs to pass 50,000 again. I think once that happens, we'll definitely have a good deal of a better, sort of gauge on where SHIB is really going as Bitcoin is able to pass 50,000. Because when Bitcoin passes 50,000, everything does good. And I'm sure, you guys can tell that this type of enthusiasm, passing 50,000, immediately crashing down here all the way at a certain low point here to around like 44.78 thousand. Once that happens, man, that really does, sort of lose a lot of momentum that a lot of these tokens are getting. So, of course, when we, sort of blow up the big picture here for September, of course, with SHIB, obviously we have a very, very nice upswing here, as Bitcoin starts to do really well. SHIB has a really nice upswing, then Bitcoin crashes, and we get this entire sort of danger zone here down into the fives, which obviously is not very good. When we look at the relative strength of next year, of course, we have a little bit of headroom here on the day, so, we could chart a couple more candles here, maybe up to like 7.3, 7.4, and it would still be within this boundary, without being considered overbought. But ideally, man, what we want to do is to be able to look at the Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to show you guys that here on the screen. So here is the Fibonacci retracement. And of course, you guys can see, if you don't know how to read these, it is totally understandable. It is a little complicated, but, the idea here is that we've analyzed the very top of this run, which is at 819. This is the very top of this recent session. So we've analyzed the top of this recent run, and, what we want to do is see how far it has fallen and whether or not it can use that line as a support. So you guys can see here, it has fallen all the way down to where it is only keeping 23.6% of those initial gains that it made in this run, and you guys can see it has basically used that 23.6% line as a line of support here, and that line, of course, in this instance here is 692. So it's basically used that line, to kind of bounce off of. And now the question is, which of these lines is going to act as a mode of resistance and a mode of support. Now the question that we have now, to sort of wonder, is whether or not this line, the 38.2% line here from the bottom of this run, of course, is going to act as support or resistance. So if we see some candles here that continue to trend upwards, this line would obviously be a line of support. If we see some more that continue to trend downwards, perhaps even falling through the 23.6% line, if we see that happen, then we very well could watch it continue to head down. So definitely do keep an eye, of course, on the retracement here, because really, man, it is pretty big stuff, because this, tends to be accurate very frequently, and it is definitely a very good gauge of, how little runs like this, last. Are they able to, sort of maintain themselves? And the idea is that, again, once it was listed on Coinbase Pro, it got so high up there that, it really, did not retain most of those gains. But, it really will, sort of be a thing to, kind of notice in the future as to whether or not, it is going to retain any of this growth. So I definitely, again, do think that Robinhood would be extremely helpful. Of course, in the long term, Robinhood and Coinbase really do make 1 cent possible. And again, 1 cent is not easy or, particularly likely to get, but, with the way crypto's been growing, if Bitcoin was sitting here at $200,000 and SHIB, broke its way into the top 5, it is extremely possible that SHIB could get to a 1/10 of a cent or even 100th of a cent, and any of that would still be a very nice improvement, from where we're sitting right this very minute. So that is that, folks. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Again, folks, we put a link down below in the description if you guys want to support me. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, where do you see SHIB going in a week, and where do you exactly see, the date being for Robinhood to release this? Where do you see Robinhood actually coming out with this release? Because, again, the timing is a little weird. Coinbase Pros already came out with their announcement, so I would think Robinhood would want to try to stand alone, and try to announce that at a separate time. So that is probably what I would guess. So hope you guys have enjoyed. My name is Matt. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.